Oh, hi there. Keeping it real today. I didn't wash my hair, so just want to let you guys know I'm doing stuff like that too. Um, well, today is our last day of quote unquote class. Um, I have to tell you how sad I am about what we have lost in the last 2 months as a class, as a university, and as a society. Um, our national leadership has failed in every way to keep us safe and to assuage the suffering that our extreme inequality has made even worse in the face of this pandemic. Our state leadership is struggling to protect us against those who prioritize money over human life. I shed tears every day over the unnecessary suffering that you will have to continue to endure. And I'm filled with rage at our society's failings. This position is not ideological, it's human. Um, Now, the good news is I know you all are strong and you will persevere, but you shouldn't have to do it under these circumstances. This whole thing was avoidable. Um, anyway, let me try and segue that into what I do want to talk about today, which is the notion of potluck. Because our class would have been the perfect potluck. We're already connected as a result of this class, but we would likely not encounter each other in a more formal meal setting. And it wouldn't really have looked like a regular party, even if you would have thought of me as like the host. Everyone would have been contributing food and labor, and it would have been quite democratic. Everyone's contribution would have been equally important, and we would have used the meal to bridge social differences within the classroom. So those are some of the things that potlucks do, and the reading by Julia helps us understand that. Someday we will have potlucks again. In many ways, I think we could use the potluck as an indicator of our society's ability to recover from this pandemic. When we can come together with others from work or school or church or sports or scouts or whatever, and share a meal whose pieces were prepared in separate kitchens but consumed at a communal table, when we can once again socialize with people outside of our immediate household circles, that'll be an indicator that we're on the road to recovery and that maybe we can figure out how to heal the failings in our society that have led us to this crisis in the first place. Anyway, enough with my TED Talk. What do we have to do to get to the end of this God-forsaken semester? I have to finish grading, and I'll catch up on that tomorrow and Friday. And you have to finish your final paper. It's due on Wednesday, May 6th at 10 a.m. That's 1 week from today. I have no control over the official due time of final work in classes. That's determined by the university. So on Blackboard, it says that this paper is due at 10 a.m. on Wednesday, May 6th. I will, however, accept papers that are submitted anytime on May 6th. In other words, if you turn it in before 11:59 p.m. on May 6th, I will accept it, even though it's going to get marked as late on Blackboard, okay? Email me if you have any questions about how to proceed. I know it's going to feel good for all of us to get this extraordinary semester under our belts so we can figure out what comes next. Speaking of what comes next, I want to congratulate our graduating seniors. I know there are some in this class, and I know this isn't at all what you had in mind when you thought about how your last semester of college would go. So I'm really sorry that you're not going to be having an in-person commencement ceremony. I know some of you won't even be able to gather with family to celebrate that way. And I know that's disappointing too. I'm also aware that the pandemic has probably upended your plans about what comes after graduation too, in terms of jobs or grad school. So you may be feeling very uncertain about what the future looks like. We all are. I just want to let you know that I'm proud of you. All of you, of course, but seniors especially. And you've persevered. You've persevered in the face of unprecedented and previously unimaginable difficulties. And I want to let you know that you're going to keep doing that. And for the seniors, you're going to be doing that with your degree. Your degree from NIU is still going to serve you well as you forge a future in a post-pandemic world. So I know you're disappointed, but you've got a tool to use in your future, whatever your future is going to look like, that really is going to serve you well. I know it might not feel like it right now, but you are going to be okay. Things aren't necessarily going to look the way we thought they would. That's also okay. Anyway, congratulations, NIU graduates. You did it. Be proud. Be excited. Be relieved. And be well. Okay, hang in there, Huskies. And remember to email me if you guys have any questions about the final paper.